Today I thought it'd be cool to check out a pedal that was under my radar. I had seen it a couple times. I saw this little golden dragon, the El Rey Dorado, never connected it to a Marshall in a million years. El Rey Dorado, I guess, means the golden king or the king of gold. I think it's the golden king. Makes sense now. But more importantly, this pedal is, Robert Keeley modeled it after his favorite JTM 45 Marshall that he has. And I thought, oh, well, that's worth checking out. I am a huge fan of any pedals that kind of clone the Marshall sound, more so than any other amps, the Marshall sound. And the reason is because the Marshall sound, unless you go with an actual Marshall or some kind of modeling platform, it's really hard to get the tone of those Marshalls that aren't 100-watt heads, you know, in your studio, in your office, in your bedroom, or on a small stage. Another cool thing is these sell for about $150, and used they go for about $120 to $130. So they hold their value really well. When you receive the pedal, you get the box, of course, a Keeley electronics sticker, and the owner's manual. It doesn't come with a power supply, although it takes a 9-volt power supply. It also has the ability to take a 9-volt battery internally, and it does come with 4 rubber feet that you can stick on the pedal or use Velcro. It's your choice. It's made here in the United States in Oklahoma, and it's a metal casing, but it feels more like aluminum and less like die-cast because it's very light. So a couple things. First of all, it's very basic. It's got a tone control. It does exactly what it says. Just goes bassy to trebly. It's got a drive control, which controls how much distortion or gain you're going to get. And then, of course, a level control, and that controls the output. There's a toggle switch, and that's what's important. The low and high. Low is more girth, fewer harmonics, more crunch. I'm going to say that it's really saturated, and it feels like, to me, what I expect an amp to sound like that's attenuated. In other words, it's really distorted. It says that the second channel, the high mode has more compression. It's possible. I feel like the low has a lot of compression as well too, but I think they mean compression like sustain, and I'll get to that in a second. It says more harmonics, super lead. So yes, I agree. The high mode is what you want if you want that more sustain and you want the notes, single notes to punch out. Okay, so I'm going to be running it through my Fender Plexi. So I'm going to be running it through my, I just said Fender Plexi. I'm just going to run it through my Fender Princeton right here. That's now a Plexi. Anyways, just a touch of reverb on it, just a very little touch. And let's get into the first sound. First, of course, this is the amp. We'll go to the neck pickup now a little bit. This is more dynamic and using the volume control. Now let's go ahead and take you to full gain. Alrighty, let's check out the pedal in the low setting and see how it sounds. I really want to just show you how it cleans up. So it won't get clean, not in this setting. Just gets quieter. Okay, now let's go ahead and I'm gonna juice this thing. Run the gain at 10. Here's the gain all the way. Okay, let's check out the lead. So a couple things about the pedal I thought were really cool. First, it was really easy to get a sound out of it, a good sound out of it. No matter what I did, it just didn't matter which switch side I was on. One side kind of gives you that more modern Marshall, more saturated JCM 900 kind of sound. The other one gave you more of a raw, kind of crunchy Marshall tone. You can tell that's what they were going for sure. And I found myself torn, like constantly like, well, maybe I like this one. Well, maybe I like that one. The first night with it, I have to say, I thought I was in love with the low mode, and then now I'm in love with the high mode. That's really cool because sometimes when you get tired of a sound or you kind of get weary of it, this is actually like getting two different pedals in one. So I'm glad I discovered it. I hope you guys thought it was cool too. I'll put links to everything down below in the video as always. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out and spending some time with me today, checking this out. Till the next time, know your gear.